Welcome back, it's Doug MPA. On my channel, I say men with no kids avoid women with children at all costs. Don't date them, don't sleep with them, don't marry them. Biggest mistake you can make in 2024 is taking care of another man's kids. Ladies, if you don't have any children, do not take care of a child that is not yours. We gotta stop this stepmama, stepdaddy stuff, guys. And ladies, knock it off. And my biggest issue with this is that men that say that they don't want to date single mothers, they get shamed and dragged all over the place. But women can go online and proudly say, I will not date a single father. I have a compilation of women that are going to tell us why they won't date single fathers. So we're going to get into this compilation. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe, drop a comment. I really appreciate it. It shows you support me and what I'm doing over here. Let's get into this.
I will never date a man that has children, period. Especially a man that has children under the age of like 10. God hasn't been broken up with his baby mom for more than 10 years. You know what I'm sticking to? I've just never dated a man with children. We're in this whole pickup line. There's nothing I can do. You can keep scrolling or you can choose to ignore it.
First off, she's eating in her TikTok. Second off, she's talking about not dating a man with kids as a single mom while her kid is crying in the car seat.
Jesus H. Christ.
The devil's work right here, guys. Holy crap.
I say that I would never date a man with children as a single mother to 2 children. So I got 2 baby dads.
Of course she does, guys. Of course she does.
I'm a credible source. When I tell you, like, a baby mom, especially that first baby mom, is always going to hold a very special place in that man's heart. Again, credible source. You can choose to listen to me, or you can choose to not listen to me. That's totally up to you. If there's ever a sliver of doubt in your mind, go with your gut. Go with your gut. Because I'm telling you, even if that baby mom is not interested, chances are that the baby dad is still, you know, thinking about her, or wanting to be with her, or would be with her in a second if she said, come on, let's go.
Guys, women with children, the baby father will always have access to that woman. And there are plenty of times where you are trying to court a single mother, paying for the dinners, paying for the dates, maybe paying for the child care, taking the little kid out to freaking lunch and buying him chicken nuggets, and they're trying to show him how to hit a baseball and stuff, while the baby daddy is getting it for free. That's why you avoid single mothers, guys. Most women with children, if they have a decent relationship with the baby's father, there's always a chance that she's going to let the baby's father climb through the window at 9 p.m. and be out by 4 o'clock.
Yeah. 9 out of 10 times, it's not the baby mom that's the problem. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm cool as a fan. I'm cool as a cucumber. I feel like I'm a really cool baby mom to have. The way some of these girls be doing their baby dads that are like decent guys, I feel like I'm cool. Like, I'm the one you want to have on your side. I don't want either of my baby dads. I can tell you that right now.
So she's saying how devious a lot of these baby mamas are to the baby daddies, but she's different. Yeah, sure.
Nope.
But I still got my baby dad that's in jail texting me. Good night.
Of course she has a baby father in jail.
Jesus H. Christ.
But I love you. No, sir. Anyways, take that information with a grain of salt. My personal opinion.
I keep telling you guys, single mothers are the most entitled women on the dating market, and you can't tell me any different, and this is a prime example.
First and foremost, I would never date a man that talks in circles. And then also, I don't see myself dating a single dad in my 20s. When I was talking about that story, I was 20 years old. Why would I want to do that? And I don't want to date. At that time, I didn't want to date people to just date them. And after like that date, like 2 or 3 weeks later, I met a man that I dated for almost 3 years. So I was trying to date for keeps.
Now, once again, imagine if this was a young guy telling this story instead of a young woman. Imagine.
So why would I lead that man on when I know that I don't want a child right now? mine or anyone else's. I don't want a kid till I'm like 35. So I can't attach myself to someone else's child when I know that I'm not ready for that. I don't understand all the comments. They're like, oh, so you won't date a single dad? Oh, so you'd rather him be a deadbeat dad? I'd rather him not be a dad at all. Like, it's just not my journey. And if I had a child, I wouldn't expect someone that doesn't want a child to date me.
That's all cap, guys. That is all cap. As soon as a woman becomes a single mother, I'd say her level of entitlement jumps 4 or 5 points. It goes from freaking 5 or 6 to like 10. Because remember, single mothers are the most entitled women on the dating market.
Because if I had a child, if you're dating me, you're gonna date the child. Not date the child. That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
What did she just say, huh? What?
I'm so tired. If you're dating me, you have to be in the child's life as well. So I know that I can't provide that, so I'm not gonna date a single dad. But that's not the only reason. Like, that whole TikTok, I was talking about how like rude he was being, and this is the comment. These are the comments. The comments like, oh, you don't want to date a single dad. You don't want to date. No. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with stating your preference?
And these type of women, they could say this. I just want them to have the same energy for when a guy that they meet says that they don't want to date a single mother. Guys, I've been out on dates with women, and they say, "Oh, you don't have any kids?" I say, "No," and I say, "I don't date single mothers." And they say, "Wait, you wouldn't date a single mother? Well, why not?" And it turns into this whole thing, and it's like, why are we having a conversation about why I wouldn't date a single mother when you don't have children? Women just have to cape for each other. I've had women that I've met, gone on dates with and stuff, and say, I don't really agree with what you're about because you won't date a single mother when they didn't have any children. It's crazy.
A lot of people don't want to date a single mom either. Everyone is different. And when we stop pretending everything's okay and pretending, we'll stop hurting people. Because I know a bunch of people that have been in relationships with others that don't like kids, but they're in a relationship with someone with a kid. That's foul. That's dirty work. That's not okay. And I don't want to be that person. Okay.
Let me give this woman a round of applause for her honesty. Now, she's a B-dub, so unfortunately, she has about a 75 to 80% chance of becoming a single mom. And like I said earlier, let's hope she keeps the same kind of energy for the type of guys that don't want to date her if she becomes a single mom.
Women would not want to date a single father with children for the only reason, not because they're turned off by like that, I guess, family dynamic, but because they don't want to enter a relationship already being the second person that they love.
Sounds familiar, right, guys? Sounds familiar. In these spaces, we tell guys, if you date a single mother, you're not going to be first, you're not going to be second, you're not going to be third, you're not going to be fourth, you're not going to be fifth. Because it's going to be she's first, then her kids, then her dog, then her cat, and then her family, and then you. And a lot of professional women who are childless, who are out here dating when they're older, they're having to find this out. If you date a single father, especially if the guy has younger kids, you will not be first, ladies. Welcome to the club. Good thing he has finally realized this.
They don't want to ever have to compete with the children because there actually is no competition when there's kids. Like, she's never going to win against your children. You know what I mean? So where do you stand on that? Do you agree?
I don't blame professional women or women who don't want to date single fathers, because I don't think that a man without children should date single mothers. Now, the single mothers not wanting to date single dads, that's crazy work right there. But men and women, if you don't have any children, avoid people with children. No stepdaddy season or stepmama season. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, guys. Like the video, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.